Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the intense developments unfolding in Port Charles and beyond, where alliances are tested, secrets unravel, and high-stakes investigations heat up. In the latest episode airing on Tuesday, September 9th, the spotlight falls on Willow Tate and Michael Corinthos, as they find themselves squarely in the crosshairs of suspicion, with tensions running high after recent shocking events. These two beloved characters are navigating a web of accusations that could shatter their carefully built lives. Willow, ever the devoted mother and partner, is grappling with the emotional fallout from Scout Quartermain's mysterious disappearance, while Michael channels his Corinthos grit to protect his family. Their bond, forged through countless trials, might be their greatest asset or their biggest vulnerability. Whispers of involvement in darker deeds circulate through the town, adding layers to this drama. New rumors suggest that Michael's business dealings could be entangled with underground networks, potentially drawing unwanted attention from authorities who are piecing together clues from unexpected sources. Meanwhile, Cody Bell steps into the fray with crucial updates on young Scout Quartermain, bringing a glimmer of hope amid the chaos. Known for his rugged charm and loyalty to the Quartermain clan, Cody has been keeping a watchful eye on the stables, a serene haven where Scout often seeks solace among the horses. His timely discovery not only eases the immediate panic, but also hints at deeper family connections that could reshape relationships in Port Charles. Imagine the relief washing over everyone as Cody's voice crackles over the phone, detailing how he's ensured Scout's safety with stories of her feeding the animals and laughing in the hayloft. This moment underscores Cody's growing role as a steadfast guardian, perhaps even paving the way for unexpected alliances in future storylines. Britt Westburn, facing her own perilous predicament, is gripped by mounting dread as she anticipates the worst outcomes. Trapped in a high-tech lab that feels more like a fortress than a medical facility, Britt's sharp mind races through scenarios of escape and survival. Her history of resilience shines through, but this time, personal stakes involving her health add an extra layer of complexity. With medication regimens that demand precision timing, Britt weighs the risks of fleeing against the dangers of staying put. Inventive twists reveal her secretly stashing away supplies, preparing for a breakout that could involve clever diversions like tampering with security systems, or enlisting unlikely allies from her past. Her fears extend beyond herself, fueling a desperate plea for action that echoes through the corridors of uncertainty. At the luxurious yet ominous Five Poppies resort, Jocelyn Jax employs her quick wit and determination to turn the tables on her captors, including the enigmatic Pascal and others holding her and S. Vaughn hostage. Drawing on her Jax family heritage of cunning survival tactics, Jocelyn delivers pointed warnings about the formidable reach of the WSB, questioning whether their scheme is worth the fatal consequences. Picture her in a dimly lit room, her voice steady as she paints vivid pictures of elite agents swooping in with precision strikes, forcing her guards to second-guess their loyalties. This bold strategy might include subtle psychological ploys, like sharing fabricated intel about incoming rescues or exploiting divisions among the kidnappers, all while masking her own growing anxiety about the ordeal's toll on her spirit. In the heart of the lab's shadows, Jason Morgan emerges as a beacon of resolve, pledging to orchestrate Britt's daring escape despite the mounting obstacles. His stone-cold demeanor cracks slightly as Britt counters with practical concerns, emphasizing how her ongoing treatments could derail any hasty plan. Jason, with his trademark intensity, absorbs the details, his mind already mapping out contingencies like securing alternative medical resources or coordinating with hidden contacts. The revelation of Jocelyn's deep entanglement with WSB operations stuns him, evoking memories of his own turbulent past in espionage circles. Britt's urgent pushes for intervention amplify the pressure, leading Jason to mobilize resources with a series of calculated, high-risk maneuvers that could involve stealthy infiltrations or encrypted communications to rally support. Shifting back to the bustling streets of Port Charles, Jack Brennan intensifies his aggressive tactics against Colette Moreau, hurling threats that test her resolve as a potential mole. Colette, with her mysterious background and hidden agendas, might counter with a bold proposal, negotiating for her survival by dangling hints of her shadowy employer's identity. This tense standoff could unfold in a dimly lit warehouse, where Brennan's impatience boils over into barked commands over a secure line, his voice laced with paranoia about the fates of Vaughn and Jocelyn. Invented elements suggest Colette revealing fragments of a larger conspiracy, involving international players, forcing Brennan to reassess his strategies and perhaps even consider uneasy truces to avert total disaster. Over at Alexis Davis' home, the atmosphere shifts from despair to tentative optimism as Molly Lansing Davis finally links up with Cody via a frantic phone call, uncovering Scout's whereabouts in the comforting embrace of the Quartermain stables. Scout's innocent adventures with the horse-brushing manes and whispering secrets to her favorite pony paint a heartwarming contrast to the surrounding turmoil. Cody's assurances of protection until reinforcements arrive not only diffuse the immediate crisis, but also mend the recent rifts between him and Molly, fostering a renewed sense of trust. As Alexis and Willow, united in their worry, receive the good news, sighs of relief ripple through the room, perhaps accompanied by heartfelt embraces that reinforce their familial ties amid the ongoing storms. Later, sparks fly between Ava Jerome and Kristina Corinthos Davis as they clash over an emerging crisis that demands swift action to prevent escalation. Ava, with her polished poise and strategic mind, insists on nipping the problem in the bud, whether it ties to the captive Rick Lansing or vulnerabilities in Alexis' alibi. Envision Ava pacing a lavish penthouse, outlining plans to relocate Rick to a more secure hideout, all while fending off Kristina's fiery rebuttals, concerns about potential police raids with search warrants at urgency, prompting inventive schemes like falsifying documents or enlisting discreet accomplices to safeguard their secrets. At the Port Charles Police Department, Anna Devane briefs Dante Falconeri and Harrison Chase on the dual investigations shaking the community, Mac Scorpio leading the probe into Judge Eva Heron's homicide. While Anna helms the inquiry into Drew Cain's shooting, questions arise about possible links between the crimes, with Anna admitting uncertainty but highlighting the abundance of suspects. Conflicts of interest loom large, yet Dante and Chase affirm their professionalism, ready to delve deep despite personal connections. Anna offers them an out if discomfort arises, but praises their insider perspectives and key figures. Specifically, she flags Willow and Michael as prime persons of interest, tasking Chase with scrutinizing his former spouse and Dante with examining his siblings' actions. This setup promises riveting interrogations and revelations, as clues mount pointing toward the couple's potential involvement in the unfolding mysteries. As the episode builds to its climax, the targeting of Michael and Willow intensifies, with spoilers hinting at pivotal evidence that could either clear their names or seal their fates. Next, we will learn about the escalating threats surrounding Drew Cain and the relentless pursuit of justice in Port Charles. Fresh spoilers from ABC General Hospital hint at a chilling possibility, a follow-up assault on Drew Cain's life that could turn his narrow escape into a fatal showdown. With the identity of the initial shooter still shrouded in mystery, the narrative builds tension around whether this shadowy figure will seize another opportunity to complete their deadly mission. Drew's survival, marked by his resilience in the face of grave injuries, might only fuel the attacker's resolve, transforming a botched hit into a personal vendetta. Invented whispers among the hospital staff suggest the perpetrator could be monitoring Drew's recovery through leaked medical updates, plotting a more calculated strike that exploits vulnerabilities in his weakened state. This looming danger underscores the precariousness of life in Port Charles, where past grievances often resurface with lethal intent, leaving fans on edge about Drew's fate. As word of Drew's miraculous survival circulates through the tight-knit community, the would-be killer may feel compelled to act swiftly, escalating the peril to unprecedented levels. Imagine the attacker, driven by a mix of frustration and fear of exposure, devising a plan that capitalizes on the chaos of recent events. This could involve infiltrating secure locations or enlisting unwitting accomplices, all in a bid to silence Drew permanently. The potential for this renewed threat highlights how survival in such a high-stakes world often invites greater risks, with Drew's inner circle potentially blindsided by the speed and cunning of the next move. Adding inventive depth, rumors swirl of anonymous tips flooding the PCPD, hinting at a larger conspiracy that ties Drew's ordeal to unresolved feuds. From his Quartermain heritage, one particularly harrowing scenario envisions the danger unfolding right within the walls of General Hospital itself, where Drew recuperates under what should be protective care. Sneaking into his room under the guise of medical personnel or a concerned visitor, the assailant could mirror infamous past incidents, such as the deceptive nurse who targeted Sonny Corinthos during his vulnerable time in Los Angeles. This parallel draws eerie connections, emphasizing how hospital settings, meant for healing, can become arenas for covert executions. New elements invent a tense atmosphere with flickering hallway lights, and suspicious figures lingering near elevators, building suspense as security protocols are tested to their limits. Drew's potential as the newest victim of repeated assassination bids amplifies the drama, reminding viewers of the soap's history of characters dodging death only to face it again. This risk intensifies if the perpetrator is aligned with formidable antagonists like Jen Sidwell, or other underworld kingpins who demand flawless results from their operatives. A botched job might not be tolerated, prompting orders for a decisive follow-through that leaves no room for error. Picture a clandestine meeting in a dimly lit warehouse, where the shooter receives urgent directives via encrypted messages, complete with blueprints of the hospital layout and insider intel on shift changes. Such inventive additions paint a picture of organized crime's reach, weaving Drew's storyline into broader tapestries of power struggles and betrayals that have long defined Port Charles. The gravity of these connections suggests Drew's survival hangs by a thread, vulnerable to the whims of those who view failure as unacceptable. Regardless of the specifics, compelling evidence points to Drew remaining in profound jeopardy, with spoilers teasing additional ominous actions that could alter the course of multiple lives. Fans are urged to keep vigilant for signs of impending attacks, as the show's writers masterfully layer suspense with unexpected twists. In the interim, Anna Devane emerges as the linchpin in unraveling this enigma, deeply contemplating the intricacies of Drew's case while mobilizing resources for a thorough probe. Her leadership style, honed through years of WSB experience, promises a no-holds-barred approach, directing elite investigators to dissect every angle of the shooting. Invented scenes show Anna poring over surveillance footage in a cluttered office, her keen eyes spotting anomalies that others might overlook, setting the stage for breakthroughs. Under Anna's command, the investigation gains momentum as she assigns her top detectives to chase down leads. With unwavering determination, Dante Falconeri and Harrison Chase, despite any lingering personal ties that could complicate matters, commit to impartiality, vowing to pursue the truth wherever it guides them. Their partnership could uncover hidden motives, perhaps revealing forged alibis or overlooked witnesses that tie into Drew's complex web of relationships. Adding creative flair, envision late-night strategy sessions at the PCPD, fueled by coffee and heated debates, where the duo pieces together timelines that expose surprising suspects from Drew's past. The unfolding whodunit surrounding Drew promises a cascade of revelations, with emerging clues poised to spotlight various individuals under intense scrutiny. In the episodes ahead, this investigative arc will likely delve into motives ranging from romantic entanglements to business rivalries, keeping audiences guessing. Ponder this: might the original assailant launch another bid on Drew's life, inadvertently leaving behind evidence that cracks the case wide open for the authorities? Such a development could provide the PCPD with crucial forensic breadcrumbs, like discarded weapons or digital trails, accelerating the path to justice. Next, we will learn about the heart-wrenching developments surrounding Monica Quartermain's impending departure and the seismic shifts it will bring to Port Charles this fall. The devastating confirmation has arrived that Monica Quartermain's death storyline will unfold during the autumn months, marking the end of an era for one of General Hospital's most cherished matriarchs. Fresh revelations about Leslie Charleston's emotional farewell have emerged, painting a picture of both profound sorrow and unexpected opportunities that will reshape the Quartermain legacy forever. This monumental storyline promises to honor decades of storytelling, while introducing shocking twists that no one sees coming. Behind-the-scenes whispers suggest that Charleston herself has been deeply involved in crafting Monica's final chapter, ensuring that every moment resonates with the dignity and strength that has defined her character for generations. The writers have reportedly spent months fine-tuning dialogue that captures Monica's essence, creating scenes that will serve as both a celebration of her life and a catalyst for dramatic upheaval throughout Port Charles. In a revealing conversation with TV Insider, the dynamic duo of GH co-head writers Elizabeth Court and Chris Van Etten pulled back the curtain on Monica's tragic demise and the emotional earthquake that will shatter the Quartermain dynasty. Their insights reveal a carefully orchestrated narrative that balances genuine grief with the soap opera tradition of using death as a springboard for fresh conflicts and alliances. The writers have crafted Monica's exit as more than just a farewell. It's designed as a transformative event that will redefine relationships and power structures within the family for years to come. Invented details suggest that Monica's final weeks will include poignant conversations with each family member, where she dispenses wisdom and perhaps reveals long-held secrets that could alter their futures. These intimate moments will reportedly feature flashbacks to pivotal Quartermain moments, creating a nostalgic tapestry that honors the show's rich history. Jason Morgan and Tracy Quartermain emerge as the characters most profoundly affected by this devastating loss, facing the impossible task of imagining existence without Monica's guiding presence. Jason, whose complicated relationship with the Quartermain name has been a source of internal conflict, will find himself unexpectedly adrift without Monica's unconditional love and acceptance. His grief may manifest in unexpected ways, perhaps driving him to honor Monica's memory by embracing his Quartermain heritage more fully than ever before. Tracy, meanwhile, will grapple with the realization that her frequent clashes with Monica masked a deep and abiding love that can never be expressed again. Invented elements suggest that Tracy will discover a hidden cache of letters Monica wrote, but never sent, containing heartfelt apologies and expressions of pride that will shatter Tracy's carefully constructed emotional walls. The Quartermain family will rally together in an unprecedented display of unity, setting aside decades of petty squabbles and bitter rivalries to face their collective grief as one. This period of mourning will test the bonds that have held the family together through countless crises, revealing both hidden strengths and unexpected vulnerabilities among the clan members. The mansion itself will become a sanctuary where family members share memories, comfort each other, and begin the difficult process of healing. Creative additions envision special family dinners where each member shares a favorite Monica story, creating an oral history that celebrates her impact on their lives. These gatherings might also reveal surprising connections between family members who rarely interact, fostering new relationships that will outlast the mourning period. Given Monica's towering stature as one of Port Charles' most respected and beloved figures, her passing will trigger an outpouring of grief that extends far beyond the Quartermain gates. The entire community will come together to honor her memory through tearful tributes, touching ceremonies, and heartfelt gestures that showcase the profound impact she had on countless lives. The hospital staff will organize memorial services that highlight Monica's professional achievements and her mentorship of younger doctors. Invented scenarios include former patients returning to share stories of how Monica saved their lives, creating a powerful testament to her medical legacy. Local businesses might create special displays honoring her contributions to various charities, while the mayor could declare an official day of remembrance. However, beneath the veneer of communal mourning, darker motivations will begin to surface as certain individuals view Monica's death not as a tragedy to be grieved, but as an opportunity to be exploited for personal gain. These scheming characters will lurk in the shadows of the funeral proceedings, calculating how to benefit from the family's vulnerability and distraction. The contrast between genuine mourners and opportunistic vultures will create a complex emotional landscape where appearances deceive and true motivations remain hidden. Cord and Van Etten tantalizingly hinted at these murky waters in their interview, suggesting that some attendees at Monica's services will have agendas that extend far beyond paying respects to the deceased. The writing team offered particularly intriguing glimpses into the complex dynamics that Monica's death will unleash. For most, it will be an occasion for mourning and togetherness, but for a few, it will mark an opportunity to be seized. Into all this steps Erica Slezak's character, who arrives bearing surprising connections to the Quartermain clan and mysterious ties to others on the canvas. This cryptic tease suggests that Slezak's character will emerge during the family's most vulnerable moment, wielding secrets and connections that could reshape everything the Quartermains thought they knew about their history. Her timing appears deliberately calculated to maximize impact and leverage, suggesting a character who understands exactly when to strike for maximum advantage. The mounting speculation about Slezak potentially portraying Monica's long-lost sister gains credibility when viewed alongside other mysterious elements that have been building in recent storylines. This revelation would create fascinating parallels and contrasts between the sisters, while opening doors to explore family history that has remained buried for decades. An invented backstory might reveal that the sisters were separated during childhood due to a family scandal, with Monica being raised in privilege while her sister faced hardship and struggle. This background could fuel resentment and a desire for belated justice that drives the character's actions in Port Charles. The enigmatic letter addressed to Monica that Martin Gray discovered continues to loom as a significant puzzle piece in this unfolding drama, potentially holding keys to understanding the complex web of relationships and grudges that will shape Monica's aftermath. Martin's sworn vendetta against Tracy for past wrongs creates another layer of intrigue, as his desire for revenge could align perfectly with the agenda of Monica's mysterious sister. This convergence of motivations could spell disaster for Tracy's inheritance expectations and comfortable position within the family hierarchy. Invented details suggest that Martin has been quietly gathering evidence of Tracy's past misdeeds, building a case that could be devastating if revealed at the right moment. The possibility that Martin will forge an alliance with Slezak's character opens up fascinating scenarios involving potential manipulation of Monica's will and testament. His legal expertise combined with her inside knowledge of family secrets could create a formidable partnership against Tracy's interests. This collaboration might involve complex schemes to redirect Monica's bequests, potentially leaving Tracy with far less than she anticipated while elevating the newcomer's status within the family. The mansion itself could become a battleground, with ownership disputes creating ongoing drama that extends far beyond the immediate aftermath of Monica's death. Tracy's expected inheritance might indeed flow to Slezak's character instead, at least temporarily, establishing a new power dynamic that will fuel fresh rivalries and unexpected alliances within the Quartermain clan. This shift could force Tracy to question everything she thought she knew about Monica's feelings toward her, while simultaneously introducing a formidable new adversary who shares her bloodline, but not her loyalties. The resulting conflicts promise to honor the soap opera tradition of family drama, while introducing contemporary elements that will keep viewers engaged for months to come. As Monica's final chapter approaches, additional revelations and surprises promise to emerge, ensuring that her departure creates lasting ripple effects throughout the Port Charles community. ABC General Hospital spoilers confirm that Monica's death will serve as both a fitting tribute to Leslie Charleston's legendary portrayal and a launching pad for compelling new storylines that honor the show's past while embracing its future.